This is Radio Nepal. I'm Kaushal Ghimire with the news, the headlines first. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dal Prachanda readying to give full shape to his cabinet. Chairman of CPN Unified Socialist Madhav Kumar Nepal says government will get full shape only after its common minimum program is endorsed by ruling partners. World Bank to provide assistance of $120 million for educational reform in Nepal. And mass protests erupt in Israel after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu fires his defense minister. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dal Prachanda is readying to give full shape to his cabinet. He has requested the ruling coalition partners to provide a list of individuals who aspire to be appointed as ministers in the cabinet. According to the Prime Minister's Secretariat, the Council of Ministers will be fully formed once the names have been received from the ruling partners. Meanwhile, CPN Unified Socialist Chairperson Madhav Kumar Nepal has said the government would be considered complete only after the ruling party signed the government's common minimum program. The House of Representatives has endorsed the bill on Truth and Reconciliation and Enforce Disappeared Persons Third Amendment. Minister for Communications and Information Technology Rekha Sharma presented the bill in the House meeting on behalf of Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dal Prachanda yesterday. Taking part in the discussion on the bill, the lawmakers stressed on forwarding the bill ensuring justice to the victims and non-recurrence of violence in the country. The lawmakers also stressed on completing the remaining task of peace process, making it acceptable for all. Earlier yesterday, the House of Representatives meeting approved the proposal seeking consideration on a bill on the Constitutional Council First Amendment. Communications Minister Sharma, on behalf of Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dal Prachanda, tabled the bill in the House seeking consideration on the bill. Tabling the proposal, Minister Sharma said the bill was presented to advance the functions of the Constitutional Council. Responding to the queries raised by the MPs in the meeting, Minister Sharma said the bill incorporated the issue of appointing qualified individuals in the constitutional bodies. She further added that the bill would ensure check and balance among the three organs of the state. In the 0 hour of the House meeting yesterday, the lawmakers drew the attention of the government towards matters of public concerns. Speaking in the House meeting, the lawmakers raised the issue of declaring Laje Hang Limbu, also known as Padam Limbu, a martyr providing subsidies to farmers and creating jobs. They also raised the issues of contemporary politics, including ensuring the implementation of the constitutional provisions. The National Assembly has issued a ruling to the government asking the sitting ministers to be in the upper house meeting as per the schedule. At the start of the meeting of the upper house yesterday, National Assembly Chairperson Ganesh Prasad Timilsina directed the government ministers to be mandatorily present within the determined time for the meeting. The meeting of the National Assembly was delayed yesterday by half an hour due to the absence of the cabinet ministers. The World Bank has approved $120 million to support Nepal's education sector. The World Bank's Board of Executive Directors yesterday approved $120 million to support the implementation of the Government of Nepal's flagship School Education Sector Program. The School Sector Transformation Program operation builds on the Government of Nepal's previous school education sector programs and puts a greater focus on quality learning by establishing a teacher mentoring system. In a press release, World Bank Country Director for Maldives, Nepal and Sri Lanka, Faris Haddad-Zevros, said investing in quality education was a key to developing human capital which goes to the heart of ensuring greater equity and economic growth. The operation focuses on improving foundational skills by implementing the National Integrated Curriculum in early grades. Nepali Congress Parliamentary Party leader of Lumbini Province Assembly, Dilli Bahadur Chaudhary, has submitted his claim to be appointed as the Lumbini Province Chief Minister. Leader Chaudhary submitted the claim along the support of the CPN Maoist Centre and other political parties in the Lumbini Province Assembly yesterday. The CPN Maoist Centre and some other political parties in the Province Assembly withdrew their support to the Chief Minister of Lumbini Province, Leelagiri, and submitted their application to Province Chief Amik Serchan for the appointment of Nepali Congress leader Chaudhary as the Chief Minister of the province. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Physical Infrastructure and Transport, Narayan Kaji Shrestha, has directed the concerned bodies to upgrade the roads by introducing special plans. In a high-level coordination meeting of the road-related agencies, Deputy Prime Minister Shrestha instructed them to come up with effective plans to resolve the problems and upgrade the roads in the Kathmandu Valley. The Transport Minister also underlined the need for immediate concrete plans to upgrade roads from Loinchur to Balaju and Kesarmal to the airport. The Janak Education Material Centre Limited has assured that it would supply school textbooks to all districts by mid-April. Centre's Managing Director Anil Kumar Jha assured that all districts would receive the textbooks before the commencement of the new academic session. The centre has the responsibility of printing and supplying 15 million school textbooks from grade 6 to 10 this year. So far, the printing of 13.5 million copies of textbook has been completed. Newly appointed Inspector General of Nepal Police, Basanta Bahadur Kunwar, has been conferred the insignia of the Police Chief. Home Secretary Binod Prakash Singh yesterday presented IGP Kunwar the insignia of the post amid a special program at the ministry. On the occasion, the new police chief promised to work without any excuses in crime prevention and investigation. You're listening to Radio Nepal's 8 a.m. English News Bulletin. On to some international updates now. Tens of thousands have taken to the streets across Israel after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu fired his defense minister. Yoav Gallant had spoken out against controversial plans to overhaul the justice system. According to the BBC, in Jerusalem, police and soldiers used water cannons against demonstrators near Prime Minister Netanyahu's house. A week of disruption had already been planned over the new law. The reforms include plans that would give the government full control over the committee which appoints judges. More severe weather could be on its way to the U.S. state of Mississippi following the tornadoes which killed 26 people. According to the BBC, Governor Tate Reeves said significant risk remained in parts of the state. Hundreds of people have been displaced in the wake of the tornadoes which tore through Mississippi and Alabama on Friday night. Friday's tornado was the deadliest in the state of Mississippi in more than a decade. At least 25 people have died in the state, with one person confirmed dead in neighboring Alabama. Now, the general weather forecast for the country for today. According to the forecasting division, the weather is likely to be partly to generally cloudy in the hilly areas of the country and mainly fair in the rest of the country. Isolated brief rain or thunder showers is likely to occur at a few places of Kosi Province, Bagmati Province and Gandaki Province, and at one or two places of the hilly regions of the rest of the country. Kathmandu's weather report for the past 24 hours, the maximum temperature was recorded at 27.6 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature at 10 degrees Celsius. Well, that's all the news we have for this bulletin, but before wrapping up, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dal Prachanda readying to give full shape to his cabinet. Chairman of CPN Unified Socialist Madhav Kumar Nepal says government will get full shape only after its common minimum program is endorsed by ruling partners. World Bank to provide assistance of $120 million for educational reform in Nepal. And mass protests erupt in Israel and after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu fires his defense minister. Well, that's all the news we have for this bulletin. Our next bulletin in English will be at 2 in the afternoon. You can also listen to us online at our website, www.onlineradionepal.gov.np. Keep listening to Radio Nepal and have a good day.